Here we go again, boys, for a brand new video, and this is something a little bit different. As you can see, we are back at Extreme Karts. We are back at this, well, more or less wonderful track. Yes, I am no longer in the command of my father, having to do all of the camera duties. I'm doing them. I've got a GoPro. I finally got one. I was thinking of doing a video on my GoPro, but I was actually thinking of doing a video on my GoPro, but like showing you guys around on it. But I've already really done that on the monthly check-in video. So I thought I would give you guys a bit of a background into you know, I'm going to be voiceovering this video now. I'm going to be voiceovering these sorts of videos. Officially, I mean, I've always technically already done most of my voiceovers, but I've now got a GoPro. It's actually sick. Now I decided to come down to the track and test it out. I was actually with the champion of the Junior League last season. His name's Dominic Lorimer. He doesn't have a channel, but he's a very, very quick driver. He's the champion of last season. He literally came into this championship. He was like, "Oh, I'm so confident I'm going to win it." He won it. He flipping won it. So good on him. It was his first season. Start of the season, he won the first race and he beat me in pro skill. That just shows how unbelievably rigged this is. I'm quitting. No, I'm kidding. But it just shows that that sort of stuff just, it's very, very weird. I couldn't contemplate it. Now, I'm going to keep this video fully uncut. I'm going to be talking you guys through. Now, I've got so much to talk about. It's actually unbelievable. So, first of all, I'm here with the general public. And I don't have criticism on general public, but they don't know how to drive. My parents have said, even my brother has said, you were this bad once, but I don't remember being so bad you're breaking down a high speed. It was, I went again today. Now, of course, this video was recorded 3 days ago at the time of me editing this. At the time of me actually voiceovering this was recorded 3 days ago, should I say. But I literally went today, and people were literally brake checking me. What didn't happen in this video, but I don't know what it was with people. It was just almost like they had no brain cells. But yeah, it's strange, but yeah. As you can see, the GoPro is actually, it is quite genuinely sick. I do like it. I'm fully uncutting this video. This video is fully uncut. I do not plan on putting any cuts in this video. Yeah, I am still actually waiting on, I was going to buy a mic for my GoPro, but I didn't get the time to. As you can see, I had to, wow. Okay, I actually, you can see that the avoidance was so good. But yeah, there was a cart there parked on the apex. I forgot that actually happened. Again, this was recorded nearly 4 days ago, so of course, you would expect me to forget that sort of stuff. There is Dominic Lorimer right there. That little naughty little boy, he's just absolutely sent me up the inside, and you can see there, my reaction was like, "What the flip, bro?" But then you can see here, we had an absolute epic battle. I'm going to talk you through this battle. You can see there he's gone wide on the exit of the corner. We're going to get the advantage. We look up the inside, better contact being made. But in the end, we are still able to continue to go line astern. You can see the back end of his kart didn't seem to be very stable as we go back up the inside at turn 1. Better contact being made. We go to the outside of the circuit. Even plenty of racing room. But you can see there, his kart looked very, very unstable. And I think it actually got to a point, he didn't actually end up pulling away from me, quite surprisingly. I got into this. See, I got into this and I was like, oh, okay, Dom's going to beat me here. But as you can see there, he actually brake checked me, and it moved my GoPro down to the point where you guys couldn't see it. You guys couldn't see what was happening. So now, all you could see was my wheel. That became a problem. that became a bit of a problem. But from memory, what I could remember was like, yeah, I think it was the fact that there was, okay, so Dom overtook, yeah, there was a kid in front of me. This is not Dom. This is not Dom. The kid in front of me is not Dom. This kid is much slower, and for some reason, in this session, there was a kid that just didn't know, like, people around him. You can see them, my reaction showed. I dislike people when they just purposely block to make people angry. My brother was also in this session as well. He wasn't very happy about that. He got into the exact same situation. It was not very good. But yeah, he purposely decided to block. Meanwhile, Dom has just absolutely pulled away. I'm not exactly very happy with that. As you can see there in the background, that was my GoPro actually turning off. It's there, so that was that beeping. But yeah, it was a little bit annoying. So it was. I don't think he brake checked me though. I think it was just the fact that he's just completely, as he's gone under the bridge, he's just slammed the brakes. I don't know why you brake under the bridge. You don't need a brake. The general public make no sense. They genuinely don't. The general public do not make sense. And that's what annoys me. That's genuinely what annoys me is we got up inside of Dominic Lorimer. They were side by side. We left plenty of racing room to the inside. Now, the only reason why I could tell the fact that Dom was side by side with me just then is because he had the socks. I could remember the socks. The socks gave it away. So yeah, that's the reason why I can remember. But I think he slowed down for me as we went side by side, and I was like, well, "Bro, where the flip is the racing room?" He left me plenty of racing room. I was just being sarcastic. But yeah, Dom is he knows the limits. I think we did do a race here one time where we were side by side for only 3 laps around this circuit. It's unbelievable. It's actually unbelievable how good, how satisfying it is when you can go side by side. When you can go side by side with someone for a whole entire lap, that is when you know the racing is good. If we go back around the outside of Dom, not going to happen. He's got a bit wide. We're up the inside now, and I think we're going to get the move done. Yes, we are. On Dom. Or was that Dom? Yes, it was. So that was Dom. We went up the inside. We got the move done. I think Dom's going to... We left him racing route to the inside there so we could look up the inside. It wasn't going to happen. But I think we got the move done there on Dominic Lorimer. Back up the inside. I think we went a little bit wide. And he gave us a nudge. And we've just got a little bit wide there on the exit. But now we're being held up by that traffic as we go back up the inside of Dom. Where it's to the outside. Contact and Dom has been caught up. We go around the outside of the kid that has just taken Dominic Lorimer out. He was parked on the apex. And that's not helpful. That's not helpful because I was having a good battle with Dom. But yeah, he's been caught up in absolute horrible shenanigans. He was caught up in shenanigans that was, yeah, not very good. Not very good indeed. But yeah, that's not good. That's not good at all. But as you can see there, yeah, not good. Not good. But yeah, I was actually enjoying that battle. I was very much enjoying that battle from inside the car. But yeah, I don't think he could do much. The kid was literally, it spun. He didn't actually, I don't think he saw us coming. So yeah, that's a bit unfortunate. I did mention Callum was in this video. I think he's a little bit further behind us. I think he's, in this first session, fun fact, the session's just ended, but fun fact, Callum actually beat us. And my dad, I think Dom's dad at the end there said, don't spend the whole session battling. It's true though, I shouldn't be spending the whole session battling, which is not what I did in the second session, which I think we're about to cut to in a few moments time. But that was good racing. I enjoyed that. We now head out on our second session. I actually ended up recording a little bit late to the start of this session, but yeah, next 8 minutes. This is session number 2 against the against general public. Flexing there a little bit, going one-handed. As I mentioned this at the start of the video, but I did go today, and I did about 3 laps one-handed around this circuit. My arms are still sore from that. It's not exactly convenient. But yeah, I don't think my dad ended up fixing the GoPro. It had moved a slight bit down. I think he's purposely moved it down so that you could see the wheel, and this actually gives you a good idea as to like how physical it actually is this circuit. So you can see there, I'm actually going to talk you through a lap of this circuit. As we make our run into turn number 1. And see here, we actually have to use the brake a little bit to get the car rotated and keep the wheel straight. Now, under the bridge, flick the car left, and, well, traffic can be a problem. Flick the car left, and now up the bridge. Keep the wheel straight once more. Keeping that wheel straight, using the brake as a bit of a turning mechanism. Double apex left, right-hander side as you make your run through and down the bridge, and that is the lap of it. That is the lap of this circuit. There. But in this session, fun fact, Dom was in front of me for the whole entire session. There were a few points in the video where I was like, oh, I'm catching. Every time I tried to catch him, he'd pull away. He's a flippin' demon. He's crazy. He's flippin' crazy. I don't understand how he does it. As we make our run under the bridge, I think there was a few laps actually in this session where I actually got a chance to do a couple laps. I think I done about a 20.4 in this session. Dom, flippin' heck, I did a 9.8 in this session. There, by the way, the last round of this championship, of the Junior League Championship, he broke the lap record. He broke the lap record. He did a 19.0. 19.2, 19.0, either one. It was either that. He's a flippin' speed demon. He's a speed. I don't know how he does it. He's insane. Good on him, but he's insane. It's unbelievable. He's crazy. He's crazy. He's actually crazy. I don't know how he does it. But yeah, a bit like traffic up in front of us here. Actually, this was the exact same kids that blocked me on my first run. Brake checked me and moved my camera down. So I wasn't very happy about that. I didn't actually know that my camera was moved down, but this is the exact same kid. You can see here, he's moving in the braking zone, flip and move out of the way. That's practically what I was saying every time I came across it. Move the flip out of the way. I don't get kids like that. Kids like that don't deserve to drive go-karts. You move in the braking zone, flippin' heck. Why are you a go-kart driver? Oh, my dad's gonna watch this video and he's gonna be like, you're sitting here just bragging about the kids can't drive. That's practically what I'm doing through this voiceover. I'm hoping actually some point in the future I can get, as I said at the start of the video, I'm hoping I can get a mic so that I can talk over these videos and talk, so I can actually talk, you know, one of those chest mics. I'm hoping to get one of those, so I can actually physically, you know, talk through these videos instead of having to do a voiceover. But I'm happy with doing voiceovers, you know, see how they go, see how the voiceovers go. I'll also see how this video goes in terms of performance, because I might actually need to cut some of this video down. It is nearly 17 minutes long, this video. This video is nearly 17 minutes long. It is actually unbelievable. So I'm thinking maybe coming the start of season 1 of the Junior League, I'm thinking maybe we do more voiceovers. Just recently there was announced at that place that there was an endurance league, which should be very interesting. I'm excited for that. 15-minute stints, 1 hour, that should be very good. I'm going to be recording every single episode of that, every single episode monthly, plus the Junior League. And halfway through the season, halfway through the year, when I turn 16, I'll be able to do the Senior League. So it won't be a championship fight, but I'm hoping I can contend for top 10 in the championship for Senior League. But I think I underestimate the Senior League guys too much, because they're flipping quick. There are some people in there that just smash 19s every single week. So yeah, there is genuinely a few quick kids in there. I think we're approaching a bit of lap traffic, and this was the lap traffic that I think Dom overtook in this session. That actually made him pull away a little bit, which was quite annoying. And I think it got to this point of the session where I could tell that I was closing in on Dom by, like, I reckon, half a tenth. And probably not even that. I don't even think I was closing. I think he was pulling away by probably 2-3 tenths of lap. And that was shown. By the way, at the end of this session, he did a 19.8. That was shown. That was completely shown. But Yeah, but yeah, guys, tell me down in the comments below. Is this video too long? Would you like this video cut out a little bit more? Is this video too long? But yeah, tell me down in the comments, because I will take the criticism as to this video is too long, this video is too long, this video is too long. Yeah, tell me, because you know, I've got a few Fortnite videos recorded. Some of them are like 13, 14 minutes long. So yeah, tell me guys, are these sorts of videos too long? Would you like shorter videos? I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna leave you guys with some audio of just a few laps of this circuit. I'm gonna leave you guys with some audio of this track. Take a listen, enjoy, and I'll catch you guys in the next round. Peace.
Come on, move out of the way.